taking the bumper out, there is a screw, a Phillips head screw that goes in right there. And then pretty much from the fender clips pop out pretty easily. You just pull that and that'll pop. The clips underneath the headlight, they're a little bit more difficult, so I used a plastic trim tool and I just popped each clip out the way. Over here on the grill, there's clips that you just pull out, you know what I mean? Pull out these clips, remove those clips. That one right here. And then pretty much the same thing on this side. Using a plastic tool, pry all the clips out from the bottom. The fender pops right out, so you don't have to worry about that. And take the Phillips screw on this side. You're gonna have to go underneath the car and pretty much take these plastic clips out. Let's go right here. These going all the way around to be able to take the entire bumper off. You probably take about 5 minutes to do that. It's really not that big of a deal. When it comes to wiring, it's very simple. This is the harness, which I already fished underneath the headlight and going into the engine bay. And the harness, I zip tied it to the factory harness so it doesn't move around. There's a ground right here. Use the existing ground. And this end goes to your fog light. You gotta fish the other end to the other side, so which I did that. Behind the bumper, zip tied it there. Zip tied it there. Zip tied it right there. And then I have it coming out of the opening there. Zip tied it to the factory harness. And here's the other end of that. Here. I have this. And the rest is pretty much self-explanatory. That holds the plastic surround that you'll see from the outside. That screws in right there. This holds the plastic surround to the fog light, because if you don't have that, then it just snaps in place. It clips all the way around, and I guess with bumps or whatever, that may fly off. So that bracket, which screws into the plastic surrounding on the outside, screws into the fog light, holds it in place, doesn't let it fall out. The kit also comes with this, which I have no idea where that goes. But that's pretty much as far as I've gotten. It's the same thing on this side, but on this end where it screws onto the light, it goes between this plate. Don't try to sandwich this whole thing together. It has to go right between the plate right there. One thing that I did not take a video of, and I apologize, is that the way this fog light mounts to the inside of the bumper, it uses 3 screws. The bumper itself has I guess where the holes where the screws would go. The factory cover doesn't use that. The factory cover with no fog light just pops off, and those holes are still there, not in use until you put your fog light in. When you put your fog light in, it's held on to the bumper by 3 screws. It was 2 screws over here, 1 screw over here. I wish I could have showed you guys. It was 2 screws here, 1 screw there. And then the other videos, the video before this one shows you how this surrounding that I was telling you about is secured to the fog light. That's it. Putting the fog light on is really not that big of a deal. You just put it in position and put the 2 screws here and put the 1 screw here. When you see it, when you take the bumper off and you put it and you turn it upside down, you're gonna see the 3 holes of where the screws goes. You can't really miss that. And you put the fog light into the bumper, put the 3 screws, and it holds it in place, and then the rest is putting the surround on, securing that surround, and hooking it up to your wiring harness.